This is episode 8 of The Milkmen. Myself and Max are back. Thank you for returning to our regularly scheduled viewing. How are you, Max?
I'm alright, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm alright. I got all giggly now.
Well, my presents. It's been a week, isn't it, since we've seen each other?
Yeah. Alright. You've been back at work.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm back at the gym a little bit more. You're back at work, driving. You've been lifting.
Yeah, first leg day in 2 months, which was nice.
How's it feeling?
Pretty good.
You flexed it.
It's not my skinny, fucking horrible leg.
Is it bad because you have tattoo on it? So like, you can see it more in the tattoo when the tattoo deflates, can't you?
It just looks minging. That'll be back soon, boy.
Yeah. So you've just been driving trucks, lifting weights, hanging out with RDH.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's been hitting the gym pretty hard.
He's been getting. Oh yeah, you said you want to shout him out.
Oh no, I was just shouting him out to you.
I said shout out to him.
Yeah, I was just giving you a personal shout out for him not being such a fatty anymore.
Fair play to you, Rian. Yeah.
No, gym's good. Plan on getting strong again, but then obviously I'm still waiting for surgery, which kind of was like, oh fuck. But I think the stronger I go into surgery, the better I recover, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. We've got Nike socks on.
Size feet you got?
9s.
Nice.
UK 9.
So I worked with a man, worked with him for years, big old friendly buddy. He's about 6'3" tall, big bloke. Size 9 feet.
Like he's a big man with little feet.
Big man, big hands, everything, big boy.
That must be really. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Big JB is what we call him.
Fuck.
Right?
I'm trying not to sneeze.
You can sneeze.
Wait. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so it could be like. You'd be really off kilter, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you're really tall, but you have like.
I just don't know how he stands upright.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm 5'9". Size 9 feet probably works.
That seems about right,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
You're
Seems
6'3" or whatever. Like, little feet.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, I also worked with a bloke, Kieran, little tiny fella. Not sure how short he is, but he's short, but like size 12 feet.
Oh, really?
Like a hobbit. And also, apparently, he's got a big old rude boy. Once asked him how big it is, right? And this is how Suffolk and farmer he is. He replied, it's 3 potatoes. I go, what do you mean 3 potatoes? He goes, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3. I was like, 3?
So 3 fists?
Yeah. That was like fucking unnecessary. What'd you do with
that? That is quite a common thing, isn't it?
What, potatoes?
Not potatoes, but like short people.
Choppers.
Big feet, big hands, choppers.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I'm average all across the board, I think.
Nice.
Not my hands, I've got small hands.
They're not small, are they?
Ask your mum.
And you've definitely not got average testicles. They are massive.
They are.
They're huge.
What is it everybody used to call
One ball.
One ball. One ball.
Yeah, nice. We were going to talk about the gorilla, weren't we?
Yeah. What is it? 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Yeah.
I was trying to like mull it over in my head. These people were saying where is it you have commonly find gorillas?
Western Africa, innit? Lowland gorillas.
They have jaguars apparently often hunt them and kill them. I don't believe that.
They might hunt gorillas because obviously non-silverback gorillas are a lot smaller.
Yeah.
But I don't think jaguars are killing silverbacks.
What are they like? Probably like 50 kilos, like a smaller one, like a normal gorilla.
No,
I'm not fact checking you again.
No,
I don't know.
No, they're still a couple £100, I'm sure, aren't they? I don't know that for real. They're still big boys.
Yeah.
And girls.
Yeah.
Do you think that's weird how only the silverback gets massive? Like there can be other males in the troop.
But they don't get the big test.
Yeah, but then something triggers in and it releases
all that hormone.
All that testosterone and it's like, boom.
Maybe it's just the way you should sort of carry yourself and see if you get a silverback.
Yeah.
Like, as the group alpha.
I do think, though, 100 men would fucking murder a gorilla.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to be, like I said, like, if you get every man even if they're all £100 little girl men,
Yeah,
like
lady man.
that's £10,000 of force and
Definitely.
intelligence.
I just feel my worry would be if we had 100 men and then like 80 of them.
Broccoli heads.
Yeah, but 80 of them were like running circles. We're like going for it.
Texting.
Yeah, yeah. Like, say me and you were going for it, like punching him in the head, and then the 20 people that are meant to be holding that arm of like they're fucking doing whatever. So then his arms like, you know.
You just got. I feel like you just got to get dirty with it, like put a finger in orifices and stuff.
Fucking jam his eye. I wouldn't want to
I
go.
wasn't talking about his eye. I was talking about his rude boy, like his actual back end.
Dog finger on the gorilla. And
Do
he's
you know what I mean? Like, nah, but and I don't think they're that protective of a tail or anything.
well, one thing I will say, they're on the endangered species list. We ain't.
Yeah. Losers. I like gorillas though. They got intelligence in their eyes. And
Yeah. What was that gorilla? It
Harambe.
would-
Dicks out for Harambe.
No, there was one. They had like a soundboard thing, and it said it wanted a cat.
Coco.
Yeah, that one.
Robin Williams met.
Yeah,
Because it was a lady, wasn't it, Coco?
yeah. They
think.
wanted a cat.
Yeah.
And,
it cried when her cat died and stuff.
Wouldn't you be like, fucking might just rip the cat's head off?
Because they're quite gentle. I think
I'd be worried though. I wouldn't let fish in there with them. Fish the cat.
there was a video went around a few years ago where, again, I don't know how all these kids are falling in with gorillas, but a kid fell in with gorillas and was like out and like on the
Oh,
floor.
what, like all days and shit.
Yeah, and the other gorillas started coming up and started pulling it about, and the silverback protected the kid.
Or like fucking leave him alone.
Like, yeah, and stood and
Yeah.
protected the kid,
I didn't see that.
and waited for let the zookeepers in and everything. They didn't just shoot
Like
it.
guided him into it. Like,
Well,
yeah.
just kept the other gorillas away once they got the kid out, which shows
Okay.
decent fellas.
Yeah, that is pretty. That's cool. Oh yeah, it is nice. I guess they can be.
But it does definitely depend on the men, because what was it? A friend of ours, when he was 17, got arrested,
Who?
and it took like 7 police to take him down. Do you remember?
Who?
On the seafront.
You.
Well, I don't want to be a dick, but I did.
I was because you said friend. I was like,
But like, I'm not being. The average man isn't that strong.
no.
Like,
Talking of that, I saw a video on Twitter earlier. X. There was a guy getting arrested in America, and they were just fucking beating the shit out of him. There was like 6 of them pinning him, just kneeing him in the ribs.
yeah, English
punching-
police aren't like that.
And there was 2 people filming, and they were like, "What are you doing?" They were just like, "Back off!" They were battering him.
Yeah, English police aren't really like that. I don't think
No.
dig.
But then people were saying in the comments like, "You don't know how hard it is to restrain one man who was resisted." I'm like, there was 6 of them. The guy was like laying behind.
Yeah.
I also don't want to put my hands behind my back when you're fucking caning my head in.
Do you know why I couldn't be a police officer?
Okay.
I imagine like this might sound a bit out of order, but imagine there's like a fucking stinky homeless guy that's off his
You
tits,
just don't want to be on
like,
him.
naked, covered in shit, and they're like, "Right, go arrest him." It's like,
Keep it at the range.
pew pew. I would. I'd just be like,
Wait, come on.
sorry.
No contact, please.
Oh, that would be a bad day at office, wouldn't it?
I just couldn't wrestle him.
It's covered in shit, and you're like, right, here we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it.
People do. No, they don't do mouth to mouth anymore, do they? They've got the thing they squeeze.
Yeah, but what if you don't have that?
So yeah, that's the thing with CPR. I don't. What's the guidance? You push their heart with the
What
chest.
did Vinnie
flex on.
Jones do? Staying alive. The
Yeah,
Bee Gees.
and then blow in their mouth.
Yeah.
And then there's certain people I wouldn't be blowing in their mouth.
You're just scratching your head like, I did do the training.
Fuck,
I did the training. Not for you.
You ever saved a life?
No,
Oh,
don't think so. You?
no.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I mean, the closest I come is I once saved a child at the sea.
Like swimming?
Mm.
What, he's drowning?
He had
I mean, that kind of counts.
he had arm. Well, I don't really count. He was. Do you know down near the ferry where the tide's ready to stop?
Yeah.
This little kid was in there and it took him out and he's all like on his arms and his
Mm.
parents was on the beach not looking.
What the fuck?
I was walking my dog.
Hmm.
I just took my jeans off
We just went and got it.
and ran in. That could go wrong, couldn't it? Sort of fucking run it.
You turn around and look at your kid. You're like, whoa.
Whoa! The guy's taking his clothes
Hey.
off.
You're running after him.
Well, I swam in and got him.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's like people that don't grow up around the beach and stuff in it. Because I didn't know that not everyone does like you know when you were a kid you do your swimming lessons and shit. You have to get your
Yeah.
certificates and stuff. I just thought everyone
Fully
does that.
qualified in that.
Yeah, I thought everyone had to do that, but I don't think everyone who didn't grow up near the sea did
I
that.
hate to mention him again. RDH.
Yeah.
Grew up by the sea. Can't swim very well.
What what the fuck is that? We used to be out in the beach all the time.
Tom Langford can't swim.
Tom Hafer can't swim. Very dense. It makes sense if you see
Yeah, I
his,
don't think he could physically float.
yeah, like if you saw his rig, you'd understand.
Yeah. It's all just full of, not
Lead.
anymore, but cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger's a monster. He's on a yacht.
He's
Where
a big
is he?
stiff at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's gone all upper class.
he's just too good for us. He's down. What is it? Opposite favorite chicken. They got the wine bar probably in there.
Wine boutique.
Wine
Have
boutique.
you been in there?
No, never. I
Oh.
never would.
I
Never.
ended up in there once and I was steaming.
Really.
I was
think you
already
weren't welcome.
I was already steaming.
Would you get
I
out?
think I was. Get out.
Oh, about the gorilla thing.
Yeah.
Did you see this guy the other day who fell into I think it was crocodile enclosure.
No.
Yeah, he fell into a
Did they
crocodile.
all right?
Yeah, he survived. He got a couple of death rolls.
Really?
I don't think he lost anything.
Fuck.
Apparently, this is what someone said. I watched a video that he said. This was like a week ago or something. Guy apparently questioned whether it was real, or he thought like one was real and like the others were like fake ones. So he jumped in there.
What? Even if you thought one was real?
Yeah, that's what I read on a thing. I don't know if that's true. Let's see if Jamie can pull it up. But it fucking is terrifying.
Yeah.
You know when people sit there and they're like, "Oh, I reckon I could take a fucking bear on my own, or I could fight a shark or something." Like, fuck that.
Apparently, I know in Brighton, there's loads of men taking bears.
Brighton, weirdly the gay capital of the UK.
Yeah, like there's just bears tearing through men left, right, and centre in Brighton.
Wait, is this it? You did it that quick? Oh, that was pretty good.
You're on it, boy.
That was good. Well, yeah, a bit of speed. Yeah, look, this is the other day.
That didn't even, what the fuck? You've got to be so thick.
Oh,
Are they shouting advice for him?
I think they're coaching him like it's an MMA fight.
Yeah. Guillotine.
Yeah.
Guillotine.
Work the neck. 2-on-1.
Ref, he's biting.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Crocodiles are terrifying.
Yeah.
They are literal dinosaurs.
Yeah. I think it's got his leg.
North-south.
Guillotine it. What would you do?
What do you do? I don't know. Just die, probably.
Did he pull it? I think he did it. Yeah.
Shit, that's a big croc and all. And
Yeah.
it's not really putting a lot into it.
I think you'd have to try and play the long game and drown it.
I mean, they literally sleep underwater.
Yeah. Not forever.
You could just try swim really hard.
See what happens.
Oh, that looks like it sucks.
How did he
doesn't
get
it?
out? Because I didn't see the end when.
Do you know what I like about this? If this was America, they'd have shot that crocodile by now.
100%. Yeah.
This guy has chose to get in there. It's not ideal for him, and he's crying now.
Yeah.
But there's certain
Like freedoms.
yeah. I mean, there's
What was that? Thailand by the sound of it.
there's certain things that happen when you play. Oh,
What's happened?
oh no, it's car people.
Oh. But yeah, apparently, do you follow Gator Boy Chris on Instagram?
No.
He has the gator rescue in like Florida or whatever, and he like swims with them and does all these demos. He said he worked in like a place like this before he had his own. And he said that was another thing. People would always question if they're real, and like people would call him out and like they're not real because obviously they just sit there like waiting to bite something, don't they? Like
Gators are crocodiles are like a different animal to gators though.
yeah. Well, he's called Gator Boy Chris. He has both.
Gator Boy's a little bit close.
Gator Boy. Gator Boy Chris. But yeah, he feeds. His like Instagram's pretty interesting to be fair, but that's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd never go near a crocodile.
No, like it's so fucking scary because I don't think people fully understand how in like
People eat them.
yeah, but I'm saying like in like hand to hand combat, we're pretty shit. Like we can beat the fuck out of humans
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
brain is our thing, innit?
Yeah, but like with our tools.
You're alright.
Yeah, but I don't think I could submit a croc.
No, neither can anything on the planet, to be fair. If a cock gets hold of you.
Well, you see when they have the ones with the anacondas, they have bit of close battle sometimes,
Or
but usually it's smaller.
anacondas eat crocodiles.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Sometimes at the caimans, don't they have the pythons fight those
Yeah.
boys.
The Amazon's a fucking mad place.
I don't know. I just fucking hate that shit. I love nature, but it scares the fuck out of me.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
Like I follow that Nature is Metal page. And Karina hates it.
It's wild, isn't it? You die quick out there.
Yeah, yeah. Like without a gun, I'd still you know. I don't know. You could shoot. You see when they shoot like the American bullies, they had to shoot one the other day like 20 times.
You keep telling me this. I don't like it every time.
I saw one that got tased the other day as well. That was bad.
But like, you can have a gun, but what are you going to do
They
against
tase
killer
it, yeah.
bees?
You just spray it up. Yeah, they tased one to death in Manchester.
Really?
Yeah,
It's a bad way to go.
I hated it.
You don't hate it. You talk about it.
No, but because I'm like, obviously I'm kind of a part owner of one, I just see it always come up, and the dog was like he was muzzled and he was like lead on all that shit. But then they were arresting the owner. Seemed like one of them typical streets, chavvy fella. And then in the ruckus, the muzzle and the lead came off, and he was kind of like barking at the people. He wasn't attacking the police or anything, but then the police were like swinging batons at him, and the dog was like jumping up at the baton like it's a toy, and he's like barking and probably scared because you're pinning his owner, I guess.
Yeah.
I just feel like there would probably be a better way to handle it. But then when they go, it's like when them things go, you have to immobilize them, don't you?
Oh.
There's no coming back.
Sorry, is that blood?
No, that's wine.
You guys are flashing, yeah.
That would have been wine.
Drinking wine last night.
Not last night. What did we have last night? Indian. I had an Indian, and I had less than half a lager.
Half of Madrid.
Because I tried to make what we were talking about, the frozen glass thing. It didn't really work.
Oh, what you
Yeah,
tried?
I tried to put my own in the freezer. It looked like shit.
I think you got to put it in wet first. A little bit.
Yeah, I did that. I thought that. Yeah.
I think they have like freeze it real quick.
Yeah, I didn't. But yeah,
Liquid nitrogen.
it just had a lump of ice in the bottom of the glass. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a shit story.
Anything else going on?
Gorillas.
Oh, what was I asking? I wanted to ask because you reminded me the other day when you said there's a game, the ice cream guy, John, Spazzy John.
It's not called Spazzy John.
Is that not Spazzy John?
It's called Spazans. Because he's always moving his hands quick.
Quick hands.
He works in the garage, isn't he?
But do you have things? Because I know the answer, obviously, but for the viewers, things that like you do day to day that make you happy. You know, like in your little world. You know?
I love winding people up.
Yeah, and like things that people maybe don't even see.
No, if I can wind someone out, like I've clocked onto Steve from BP. He's very passionate about his BP, and recently Shell have bought it and turned it into a Shell, and he's not happy about that. And I love mentioning things to him, and he kicks off.
BP would do this better, mate.
Wow, the other day I told you, I walked in and went, "You're missing a trick, not having an ice cream machine in it," and he fucking went off the rails.
Oh, I love it. People.
And he's like, sore subject. Stop it. It was literally like, they told me, they promised me, I ordered in loads of stock. I was like, just get loads of free ice creams then, because he said it was all in the freezer at the back, and he was like, that's not the point. Another one is that they won't scan Red Bulls as the meal deal or the steak bake. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's on the meal deal. It has a sticker underneath it. So if you pick them, Steve loses it.
Because it's not on their
The show haven't updated it yet.
They have to get a sticker to scan it.
Yeah.
So he's like pissed. Like, yeah.
He's pissed at Shell. He's like, they still haven't bloody done it. I don't even like the steak bake that much. I just know it's going to piss Steve off.
Do you think like people have? Because obviously everyone does. But like, you know, that some people just sort of go along. They will never bother anyone in their life.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like these little things are what keep you happy.
They are, which
Like-
is kind of other people's misery.
Yeah.
But it's usually like we had a floor cleaner at work who I think he was homeless at one point, and that tramp stayed in him. Boy, can you blur his name out? Stayed in him, that fire. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I know what you mean.
but I really got on with him, and he lived in like sheltered housing and stuff, and like he's a good old boy. I liked him.
Mm.
He's retired now, but he'd sweep the floor into a pile, and I'd walk past and just kick the pile a little bit, and he'd go fucking ape shit. He'd like throw his dustbin and brush at me,
Like,
call
what?
me a little cunt. I'd be like, sorry, I'd give him a hug.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
be
so
like,
funny.
sorry, Ian, but I couldn't help it.
That's funny. Oh yeah, I love little shit like that. Will you drive? Like, do you have any while you're driving?
What I like to wind people up doing.
Not even whining people, but just entertain yourself. Obviously too.
Thanking people with funny waves.
So.
Is
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
My recent one, which I can't get enough of, is if someone's done something bad, road wage pulled out or something,
Yeah.
just give them a finger wag.
No. No.
Yay.
Hey.
And then that gets to people.
Oh, I like that. I do it. I just fucking beep. You know, I just beep everywhere. Like I can't stop. I will just beep at everyone.
If someone's up my arse, even if I'm not gonna turn, I'd take a turn real late and brake really hard. Did it to the police the other day.
Did you? Oh.
It's fucking Vauxhall Bavaro police van up my arse the whole way down
Pricks.
Woodbridge Road.
Yeah.
I waited to the last minute to indicate and slam my brakes on, and she went like that at me. I went fuck off, and then I realised what I'd done and was like, ah. They didn't follow me.
What's that road up there where the police come out? Is that Woodbridge Road?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the police station is. I will fucking not only beef against our blue lives, the police. I will never let you out. I will never let them out
Yeah.
because there's so many like cucky people like, sir, yes sir, I'll let you out.
Yeah, I've seen
You
that.
know,
Who,
at
like
that
block
bit.
traffic. It's
Yeah.
like- obviously, if they've got their lights on,
Yeah, obviously.
you've got to move.
That's
But if they're
different
just
story.
driving normally, stop.
So there
fucking
was
sucking up to the police.
There was 2 police cars and like a normal car, but I think the guy was a policeman. Pretty much most people coming out aren't they? On that
Yeah.
road. Someone was trying to let them all go. I
Oh.
fucking held my horn on and was shouting at him out the window like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Not, I wasn't angry, but it was funny. And he got like nervous and started cutting the police off.
Oh.
And I carried on going, "Fucking go!" And then I pointed at the police, went like you do because you did that.
UFC fighter bullies innocent road work.
Nah, he wasn't innocent. And then because you taught us that trick recently, and I pointed at the police because they were trying to edge out, and I went,
Yeah. they deserve it.
I was going, "No."
Do you remember that time when we were younger, we turned it on the police and followed that police car for ages?
Yes, she was pissed.
And then she pulled us over and started aggressively telling us she was a black belt in karate.
Yeah, she's like, "I could probably take both of you." I was like, "What?
Please say that. Fucking doubt it.
What? Was that Carol?"
No, it wasn't Carol. She was a grade A bitch.
It was
Carol
so funny. She'd drive past in a balaclava, and we'd just be like, "Fuck you."
We're like 15. She'd have vendetta again. Do you remember when you let her tyres down?
I forgot that. Yeah.
I distracted her. And she was searching my bag, and I'd see you behind letting all her tyres
Doing a dust cap, so like,
down.
oh, she was just such a cunt.
Do you remember, like, this is how, like, Felixstowe kind of had growing up, like, Hot Fuzz vibes, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like, there wasn't
yeah.
a real crime going
Look, catching
on.
them swans then.
Like, do you remember, it used to be Baker's Oven, didn't it?
Yeah.
But they'd throw all
The
their
bread
bread
fight.
out at the end, and we went and got loads of old stale baguettes, like, group of us, and had a big bread fight in
We
town.
had like boxing gloves with lobes.
Yeah, like, and like, the grand schemes of things, there's enough seagulls in Felixstowe. That bread would be gone in an hour.
Yeah, homeless
We
bastard.
did that, and like, how many fucking police cars,
oh yeah,
like, got us cornered down the seafront for about 5 teenagers
For
that
throwing
just
a
had
bag of
bread
bread.
fight. And
Yeah.
they even got the old sergeant down, didn't they?
Sarge. Yeah.
Who was like, lads, everyone knows who that is.
Yeah.
Lads, right, who did it? Who's telling me who did it? And we're
Who did the bread?
like, we're just like, oh,
Shut up, mate.
we're all covered in crumbs. Like, what fucking hell?
I've literally got the bread boxing gloves. I was like, don't know, mate.
Do you remember? I think he kind of liked us in the end. Do you remember when we'd sprint off and try to get strip
I
searched by
play
him
with my
and
balls.
stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he'd be like, why are you running? He'd be like, I don't know, he might have drugs. And he's like, you do realise I'm going to take you down the station and strip search you? And we're like, yeah, do it.
Go on, big boy. Try
Do
me.
you know, he now works, like, I think in his retirement, on the dock police.
Mm. I
And
don't know that, but
it was funny. I drove a truck the other day. No, probably about a year ago now, coming out the dock, and they sometimes stop and take everyone's name.
Mm.
And he was like, name, and I said, and he just looked up and went, and smirked and was like, how you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm alright, boy.
Yeah.
Adult now.
Yeah. That was fun. I remember that. It was just like, oh, actually, this is a funny one. When we used to like illegal, I don't know who did it. I know it was you, but like I don't know who the policeman was. When we used to like illegally drink when we were younger, I don't think there's a big problem, is it? Like teenagers having a few bit. You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do it anyway. Might as well have a. You should have like a zoned area where like 15-year-olds are allowed to have a few beers.
Can I interrupt you one
Yeah.
second with a story that will lose my head?
Go. Yeah, go on.
We'll return to it.
Oh,
It's
God.
about drinking beers.
Yeah.
There's an old country guy at work who worked on a farm for 40 years of his life who's now come to work with us. We're talking about drink driving and his father-in-law or something does it. But he dead seriously was like, well, he's only drinking Carlsberg. It's like, fair enough, Dave.
It's just Carlsberg.
Yeah,
But
carry
in it
on.
with it was Russia. I saw that on a Instagram page earlier. In only until 2011, if you can fact check this, Jamie. Up until 2011, in Russia, if it was under 5% alcohol, it was considered a soft drink.
Nice.
So like, imagine what it's like 4 something.
Yeah. What were you saying anyway? Sorry, I really interrupted you.
So, when we used to do our legal drinking and we'd stash our beers in bushes and all that sort of shit. Yeah, but it's new. We'd stash our beers, whatever. Remember we were drinking over the Grove? There was a whole load of us. Or, sorry, Eastwood Ho. And I remember we saw the spotlights, whatever.
Yeah.
We sprinted through the bushes. I had a fucking thorn in my head.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it was
did it
like,
for days.
yeah, like a few days after I pulled a thorn out. It's the funniest thing. We got to the car park and they were like, "Oh, we're here to see you, lads. Like, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be under arrest." And they put the spotlight and it was just you in like a half sprint motion by the bush. And you went, "Oh, fuck." You just legged it. And then, but it was just you. And I don't know why we could all just see you like hidden on the tree line.
I remember that because I was trying to go retrieve the beers.
Yeah,
I was like,
you were trying to sneak like around them, and they were like, "Lads, we could see you," and then you just suddenly see a spotlight go.
do you know what? Some of the fucking grade A, absolute top tier thinking we did as teenagers.
Oh, it's genius.
Do you remember we'd have our drinking spots?
Yeah.
And we'd store the mother load of beers further away, and we'd store a little
Like a
cache
couple
of beers.
there. Yeah.
And when the police come, they'd be like, "All right, beers, lads," and we'd give them the little cash.
Got us.
Be like, "Oh, we got to have a drink." And we're like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers, and they would come back all night. Do you know also that? Remember Butch?
But yeah,
He would get calls because he was a sergeant in London, wasn't he? But he then came to be a PCSO in the country, just to retire. But he
police community support officer.
he would if he heard it on the radio, there'd been reports of like kids drinking and being antisocial. He'd get there before the police and warn us and tell us to get out. But then later on in life, he did kind of groom a few guys, I think. Do you remember?
Yeah, I was thinking the whole time. I was like, do we mention that?
Like he started hanging around with young guys and getting them drinks and stuff. So perhaps he was just trying to be our friend.
He was buying people drinks and shit too.
Well, you always have to blur the names, but fucking. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We saw him down the Grosvenor, like.
Yes, they were on a date.
They're on a date.
Oh.
Whoa, we with a 70-year-old policeman and like 20.
Yeah, no, yeah, I do remember. Yeah. He gave me a lift once. Was you there?
Maybe.
To the Q Club from Uptown?
Yeah.
It was raining.
Another police story from when we were younger. Shout out these boys. Me and you were walking. This I just said about our top tier high IQ shit, but this is how stupid we were. We were walking from Trimley to my house to stay at mine, even though you lived in Trimley. It was like 2 a.m, and then police come past and was like, "Boys, where you going?" We said, "We're going to my house." They're like, "Do you want a lift?" And we're like, "Yeah." They gave us a lift, and they it was like what's it pineapple? No. What's the one?
I don't know. Can you?
Super bad.
Super bad.
Like super bad moment when
Yeah,
it was coming down Langer Road, don't we? And we're like, he put the sirens and lights on. He looked at his mate, fucking sirens, and looked flat out. I was like, that was quite cool.
That was
And then probably
cool.
next weekend, I was saying to fuck off, running away and hiding beers in the bush.
I never really. I don't know if that's like across the board because obviously, there is some police that do some really like good shit. Like
Yeah.
but like in small towns with their like especially little
Be a
seaside
big
towns.
cop in a small town. Fuck off down the model village, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
hot
literally,
fuzz.
they were nightmares.
It's just like I guess because there's nothing going on. Every now and then, maybe like a punch up down the bandbox or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
if we would grow up in a place like Manchester or Liverpool when there's actual serious
shit
crime
happening.
going
Yeah,
on, the shit we got up to would be completely ignored
yeah,
every fucking day.
yeah. Like, oh, you remember that guy? He was the police who was giving us shit. What did he
he was
say?
a prick. Oh, we're doing a bit of drinking
Yeah,
tonight,
that
boys.
guy.
That one.
Ooh, drinking by the seafront. It's like, mate, I'm 15. Like, fuck off. I'm at the
Yeah.
time of my life. You prick. But yeah, I just remember those cunts. Carol, racist. She made Omar pour his drink.
That was so funny.
Yeah, it was like a tango that
Like,
was sealed.
middle of the day, he had like a sealed bottle. She's like, pour the alcohol out. He's like, it's not alcohol. She took it off him and cracked the seal.
Like, yeah, like no doubt we were off later that evening to go and probably have some beers.
Yeah.
It was summer holidays. But like, she skidded fucking. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
No, she was keen.
She skidded to a stop next to us, made us pour all our drinks out. Like, got £2 on a fucking summer holiday. Like, let me buy a fucking can of Coke, you bitch. She was horrible.
It used to be good value though. I don't think the credit crunch has hit hard because we used to be able to go get like a 3 litre bottle of Frosty Jack
$3.29.
and a couple of pitters with cheese in them
Remember
from
they
Bodrum
did?
next door.
And sometimes they tick us.
Less than a fiver.
Yeah.
And we'd be sorted for the night then, stomachs lined.
If we had a fiver each, we're having a good time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
£5, yeah. Like,
Another shout out to Jackie G. He gets mentioned quite a lot on this. But I remember getting him to buy us drinks when we were younger. And because he was our go-to when he was back on leave,
Yeah.
he was a dead cert, and he turned up steaming. He'd been at Ordnance, I think, and he met us at VK1 and was like, "What do you want?" And we just said the obligatory: "We'll have 8 cans of Carlsberg, please."
Foster's was a big one as
Foster's
well.
and
wasn't
Carlsberg,
it?
yeah. And he said he went in there, he forgot what we wanted. We only gave him like a tenner, and he come out with like a crate of 24 and like bottles of vodka. I was like,
Yeah.
there you go, boys.
Like, what the fuck?
That's wild, man. Give 14-year-olds that, like
Big brother
spot
mentality.
on.
Yeah, that's nice. You were the Tin Man for a while, weren't you? We call you the
That's my
Tin
little
Man.
alter ego.
Yeah, the Tin Man.
Everyone used to call me the...
Oh.
That's a bad nickname for a 14-year-old, the Tin Man, because every Friday and Saturday
We'd be on the tins.
I'd be
Yeah, but we were all on the tins.
doing
like,
tinnies.
No one can say they weren't. We're having the time of our
I
life.
loved the tinnies. I lived for them.
I guess good game. It's a
We had
good
that
game.
little bush we'd hollowed out in Langer Park, didn't we?
Yeah.
And like nick bin covers for seats and old truck tires.
What's we doing on that bush?
Yeah, I know. Great bush. Why? I mean, it probably means a lot to you. Some of your best childhood memories.
Maybe go back and have a few beers in it.
Do each
Just
I'd be up for going for a beer down
There's all-
Spa Gardens.
there's all kids playing at the park. Me and you in the bush. Couple of cans.
We are them old men that used to drink in the buses.
Yeah, there was always old boys down there, wasn't it? What mate? There's always Polskis.
Yeah,
What are you
we were
doing?
fighting each other. Staff. Do you remember that one that had the staffy? He was fucking
Yeah.
off his tits.
Yeah.
He was all right, but
Yeah.
terrifying.
The original cheesy bean.
Yeah, he was a boy, wasn't he?
We smashed Joe Barton's bike up
Sorry
because he
about
scared
that.
him away.
Oh God,
Sorry,
we're a
Joe.
dick sometimes.
Sorry, Joe. The lengths we would go to on the Tillies, though,
Yeah,
just good times.
it was good. Best times ever if you think about it.
I do recommend it. Like, if you are a teenager, I feel like you have to get that out.
Can you clip this?
What?
You're recommending underage drinking.
No, but like, because most people that didn't do that when they get a bit older,
Oh, they go off the fucking
yeah,
rails,
you go
don't
off
they?
the rails. You know, you don't have those fun experiences, and then like, you know, it's necessary.
Do you know what I think's fucked about this country?
What?
That at the age of 16, you can legally have a child and join the army, but you can't have a beer.
Yeah, Yeah.
What the fuck is that about? I guarantee a beer's gonna fuck your life up less than a kid.
Yeah, and if it's like legal, then you probably put it on a pedestal less, so you don't go
Yeah,
crazy.
100%.
Well, in Holland, you can drink at 16, can you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I went there when I was 15, and
15's basically 16.
I
Isn't
got
it?
battered. Because they just didn't like question anything.
The Dutch are a bunch of pissed up, sexy perverts, aren't they?
Yeah,
Do you know they're
Yeah.
the tallest nation on earth?
yeah, that
They are
makes sense.
fucking giants.
That makes sense. I believe it. Yeah,
Sexy bastards.
just cycling around everywhere,
Big,
being all weird.
fast cyclists.
I've got Dutch friends actually, but yeah, they do. They are tall and
Why are they so into sex?
they like hard style music.
Yeah, like techno music and prostitutes.
Yeah.
The Dutch are cool.
yeah.
Like, let's do a load of drugs and fuck.
I do like the British
That's the
culture.
sun that does that to me, by the way.
Drugs and fuck.
Second the sun comes out, boy, I want to start smashing beers and
Well, I said it to Korea the other day, but that's my wife. She gets a bit like, because if I ever get nostalgic about, it's nice going down the park, have a few cans, she's like, well, that was a life you didn't know me then, so why do you want to be there?
oh,
And
shut
I'm just
up,
like,
you
come
bean.
on. He's like, well, I didn't exist in your life then. I was just like, come on. It's a good time.
You completely just made that up.
I did not. Don't gaslight me. Do not gaslight me.
That's not what I said.
That is exactly what you said. Defend yourself now.
God,
Exactly.
you're not coming across in a good light.
Mostly a jest as well, but that's not what happened.
In jizz.
There was tears rolling down your eyes. I'm on the camera. You're not.
Is there a domestic going on right now? We're both just laughing.
The constant crack. But yeah, what?
Previous law.
That's a driving law.
The law allowed a small amount of alcohol in the blood, but this was later.
This is about driving.
What do you mean?
You were getting driving laws, like to drink drive.
Yeah, this is the drink driving law in Russia. You asked for this.
But they were saying the beer, like they would serve anyone the beer. It's not about driving.
Oh, they would serve. I get
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
I get I'm with you, Karina. I understand the confusion, but he's talking about the legal drinking age,
Yeah.
Russian soft drink percentage.
Yeah, nothing to do with driving. That's a whole different sport. Diane Abbott's trending. Click that. Go there. What's he saying? Labour leadership saying the party will go further and faster in the same direction. They don't seem to understand that it is our current direction that is the problem. Do you know, like, when she had that maths thing? The
Yeah.
maths blunder, whatever it was.
And she was like, "What's she like the financial?"
Like the treasure, I don't
Yeah.
fucking even know. But, wait, okay. For people to get, like, an understanding. So, the funniest thing, pause it. One of the funniest things, what was our actual position? One of the funniest things that I ever see, and it's not funny because you're not allowed to do that. It was someone at, I think, Ali Pali with the darts.
Oh yeah, dressed as Diane Abbott.
He was in blackface.
190 of it.
That fucking killed me. Like that photo just made me want to go to
That's all-
darts. What did she do?
Do you know what she looks like? A black Edna Mole from The Incredibles. Doesn't she?
The number of net losses so far for Labour?
At the time of us doing this interview, I think the net losses are about 50.
There are actually 125 net losses so far.
Well, the last time I looked, we had net losses of 100, but obviously this is a moving picture.
It is a moving picture. What did she do?
I don't know. I feel like she had a bad time in the press though, but she is a funny looking person.
Yeah. What was that? It just says she's a politician. But yeah. What were we talking about? Lily Allen. Diane Abbott. Why is she trending? MP gets smashed wrong. It's just so funny when people do big blunders like that in public. I don't know.
I feel like they become so complacent with it, and like they just say shit. They're just so used to just
lying.
Instead of just answering the question, instead of just going, "Oh, I don't actually know that number,"
Yeah, like rather than just like, oh yeah,
and like the news reporter wouldn't have it already,
yeah.
like ready.
Actually, that number's 100. It's a moving picture.
So you're about Lily Allen? I heard the
So Lily
Allen
Allen, she tweeted. I don't follow her. Interesting
James
fact.
Baker does.
Yeah, I was going to be called Lily Allen if I was a girl. My mum says that she wanted a girl and she was going to call me Lily Allen.
Click on them pictures, please, Karina. Enlarge the ones. Them ones.
She had big old nips on her.
Was she? Can't see them.
Okay, come on. Fair play though.
They don't look that big, do they?
I don't know. Maybe I'm colourblind. I am colourblind.
Karina, do they look big?
Yeah, but look, they go.
Oh, yeah, I see them. You've got better eyes than me.
Yeah, that's a big nip, right? Yeah, because I'm a bit colourblind.
Nip, to be fair. How small are Karina's?
Quite small, sporty.
I see them. Really?
So maybe they're not big. Hers are just small.
You used to.
Right. Well, anyway, Lily Allen's selling feet pictures on her OnlyFans. If anyone's interested with that, I didn't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no beef for Lily Allen. I was going to be named after, but she's selling feet pictures.
Like, Lily Allen, like, she's got quite a big following and has done some pretty massive songs. Surely she doesn't need the coin.
Brilliant sound for it. Yeah, she's very good for the money.
Why don't she just sing another song? I mean, that's worked for her, to be fair.
Maybe it's a joke.
Is this a joke or a publicity thing?
Maybe she's having a laugh, but it's still nice feet though. She's looked after them. They're not
Do
disgusting.
you get the whole feet thing?
No,
Like me, not at all, to
No.
be fair.
not at all. Not at all.
And in the right mood, a bag of fucking ham would give me a heart. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Slap it.
you know, the
What's that
ham's
on?
got string round it in the supermarket.
Was
It
that,
looks like it's in fishnet.
All right, get that off the screen.
What is that? Is that Lily Allen's actual feet?
That's not.
Is that a girl with a cock on it? Jesus Christ.
All right, we don't have to. You don't have to do that one.
Why are feet people so weird?
Yeah. Why I have a foot page, don't I?
But on the grand scheme of things, fair fucks to you boys if you're into feet and not kids.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's a
yeah.
good. No one's ever put that out there. No one has
You know
ever.
what I mean? On
Yeah.
the sexual interest, if you like your feet,
You
boys,
could be a
go for it.
paedophile, or you
What
like.
the fuck? You've got a Wikifeet for men.
I didn't make it. I did not make it. But these are all.
Someone's made. Oh my god.
This is a compilation of my feet. Wikifeet men. And it's all I haven't
So
even seen
annoying
most of
too,
these
innit?
photos.
Like, look at your body in half of them. You're looking fucking ripped.
Look at that
Let's
one
not
on the
look at your
left.
Feet.
That one on the left, click on that one. Yeah, look at that, look great there.
Are there comments or anything on them?
Look great shape there. Look like a young Khabib.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
But they
How
found.
come you two have never said this?
Have I
Similar
never
feet?
mentioned this? His legs look amazing. When was that? A few months ago.
Can you reply just saying this is about feet, Tony?
Yeah.
Amazing meaty soul.
Oh, I was kayaking.
Whoa, they are nice.
Thanks, buddy.
You look fucked there.
Yeah, I was fucked.
Hot. Oh my.
This.
There.
But who has compiled this list of my feet?
That's a lot of effort, doing it?
Yeah, no, these are some random photos from like random things I've done. Obviously, the fights make sense, but
God, being a celebrity is scary.
they're
man.
like random pictures I've shared, like maybe on my Instagram stories, or I've been tagged in them, or yeah,
Or cover them up, or at least capitalise on it.
yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like, I might as well start a foot fans. What's
give
that
a-
one?
Imagine how much money.
Go down one.
How much would you have to be paid to give a fan a foot job?
That up one. Yeah, I wouldn't do it unless it was like crazy money, maybe
Like 20
20 quid. Imagine 20 million just to sort of kick someone's tackle with my foot. I don't make enough money to turn that
I mean,
kind of offer
would,
down.
I think it'd be fun if it was one of the guys that just like being kicked in the balls too.
Yeah, I'll pay you this much. I'm
just
like,
to boot me in the balls.
look,
I've
mate.
done it for free, but
He's like, I'll give you 50 quid. I'm like, no, I'm not that desperate. He's all right, 50 grand. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, mate.
I'd fucking speed bag them.
Look at that one. Look, right, the bottom right one. I'm in great shape there.
Great shape, and all I care about is your feet.
All I care about is my feet. Just won a big fight. I don't
What's
know
that,
which
an
one.
8-pack?
Yeah, that was my fault. I think Sadiq Yusuf. I think fantastic shape.
Fucking 8-pack, and they're on about your little
On
trot.
about my feet, my size 9s.
I don't know if this is going to kick you boys off or what, but you had a verruca on him the other day.
Yeah, it's dead now though.
Perhaps you might lose all your fandom, or you might.
I went back
it's
and
like
he
a-
froze it. It's gone.
Do you know some people get like an STD kink where they want to contract stuff? So they could get an Arnold Allen verruca. Touch her toes on me.
Oh, imagine like rub it on them. No, it's actually Look
You
at that
realise
one.
You saying imagine rubbing it on them and stuff like that is literally crack.
Bottom to the right. Not the far right. No, bottom. That's not the bottom. You're not at the bottom. Okay, go down one. Right. Oh, that one. Yes.
Where have they got that from?
Where have they
Is that
got that one?
TriStar?
No, that's Culture Star.
Is it?
Here's BKK. Where the fuck have they got this?
A little heel lift for them. I bet they like that.
Right, who has compiled this list? Photo ID. Like, where the fuck did you get that, you freak?
Fair fucks. At least they're not into kids. That is their dream.
Yeah, like, you just missed that. Well, no, that actually landed. The shin glanced off your head.
I just don't understand the feet thing.
No, me neither.
Poor dad.
Who's that?
Bloke's dads.
Your kids. They cut out fucking Master Peter.
How's your Jeffrey getting on? Yeah, he's not bad. He's gaying into feet.
He's compiled an extensive list of Arnold
Like,
Allen's feet.
Like, yeah, he's gay. It's not the end of the world. But he's also into men's feet.
Yeah, well, what's worse is like, oh, he's not gay, but he just likes feet.
Yeah, anyone's feet.
Any feet. Oh.
That's quite an innocent one to be into, though, isn't it, really?
Is it though?
Yeah.
Well, you end up hacking people's feet off their ankles. It's
I don't
not.
think that's what they're into. The grand scheme of things,
They want to own
the
them.
boys that are into feet, they're fucked.
They want to oil them up.
Yeah. There's a lot worse things going on out there. Yeah.
Right, what we got? Give us some Suffolk news. Enough of my feet. But if you do want me to start up a foot OnlyFans, give me a price. Let's talk money, and maybe I'll do it.
Do you want to do the Suffolk news first?
You're never too rich for someone to pay me $10 a month to see my feet. Why is it always dollars with OnlyFans? Because isn't the guy from Essex that made it? I think it's from like Southend.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know someone that went to school with him.
We will do some news and then finish with the questions.
Finish with the questions. Do you want me to read it or you got it?
You're a better public reader than me.
I'm not great. Okay, so this is for the Felixstowe news. Morning, Felixstowe. I have a question. Why is there so many motorhomes parked on the front in Felixstowe, please? Didn't the council say at some point they were stopping it? Oh, wait, I have to say it how they write it. Didn't the council at some point say they were stopping it? Got here early, thinking we would be able to park. No. Chance. I don't walk as well as I'd like, so would have been nice. We love Felixstowe. XXX.
Before we go into the comment, can I chime in on something?
Yeah.
All you bellends that live in Felixstowe, right? And I've also personally lived there 99% of my life.
I never really technically, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Trimley.
Not in.
Yeah. The town is funded by people coming in and enjoying Felixstowe. And then people that stay in motorhomes down the seafront come and spend money in the town, you fucking idiots. Like, there's no problem at all.
It is a little bit annoying when there's no parking, but I mean,
Get on with it.
other than that, I guess this lady
Well,
says
it
she
doesn't
doesn't.
revolve around you, Marlene.
I think she says she doesn't walk very good anymore.
She got a badge. That wouldn't matter, does it? So
That's true.
I don't walk.
Is it
that good
right you
anymore.
could park on a
You
double
do
yellow
whatever
with a
you
badge?
fucking want. I'm not sure double yellow. I think single yellow.
Like you can leave it, you put your thing out.
Yeah.
Is that right? I don't know, but yeah, it is.
We love Felix. How ironic. So do the camper van people.
And that this maybe we need investigation, but this makes me seem like she's not from Felix though.
Yeah. Get off the page. It's
Like
the
would have
local
been
people's
nice.
page.
We love Felix though.
Being fair, this isn't the residence page. This is just the Felixstowe page.
Yeah, like she's not from Felix though.
Yeah, but this isn't the residence.
Well,
So
why?
she's not from Felixstowe, but is complaining about people parking down the seafront when she intended to park down the seafront
Yeah.
in Felixstowe.
Why you concern yourself with our council? Got your own matters to discuss. Okay, what's this? You got that? And responded, what? Oh yeah.
Just call her retard.
RF.
No, don't. Sorry, clip that out, please.
Someone commented, "Don't bother with Felixstowe now. Not good for disabled and motorhomes everywhere. If you can afford one, you should be paying parking fee."
Where?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Good don't need people like you in our town.
What disabled
What?
people?
Wait. Let me read that again because I don't bother with Felixstowe now. Not good for disabled and motorhomes everywhere. If you could afford one, you should be paying parking fee. Good don't need people like you in our town.
Go on, Jeremy.
We don't need disabled people.
Jeremy, you can't say that.
I mean, if you're saying like people complaining or whatever, but like what? There's Foucault in Felixstowe now. One day he might loose legs, be disabled, or better still, fall off your perch. Bet you weren't brought up in an area anyway. Why?
You might lose legs. Is this Mel B from Bo Selector?
Why?
It's
Why?
Foucault in Felixstowe. You might lose legs.
Better still, one word. Better still, fall off your perch. Why is everyone on these pages like illiterate?
Why are they also obsessed with camper vans?
I know.
It's the same thing. You want to park there. And it's not like they're parking in disabled spots. You can't just not park down the seafront worrying there's a disabled person going to arrive.
Yeah, you could park nowhere. He said, "I have lived in the area all my life, thanks. Now do one, you can't."
Old
fuck.
people on Facebook can be wild.
I wish we could put the picture. I mean, you could, but like, yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Jezza. What a boy.
Jez, what you doing? He doesn't want disabled people in his town.
Jizzy Jezza.
He's Icelandic, maybe. All right, you got any other news? Surely there's more news than that. Really?
That'd be alright.
Yeah. Go on, So do we need to like give a synopsis on that news, or just like?
Yeah, wait, do you want to give us an
Do you want to give a synopsis?
What's a synopsis?
Like a breakdown. Like, what do you think of that interaction? What?
Where you learn synopsis from?
What is it? That's what it means, isn't it?
Jesus. We grew up together. I've never heard you synopsis anything. Anyway,
Or Ipswich Town are losing 2-0.
I feel like I did give a synopsis on that news, didn't I? People shouldn't be so fucking entitled all round. If people are parked in the space you want, that's your problem, not theirs.
Yeah. I just love the interaction, so.
Yeah, saying we don't need people like you is quite mad.
To disabled person.
Yeah.
Synopsis means a brief summary or general survey of something.
Also, I feel like disability's taking the piss out of people. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that claim to be disabled who are just fat.
Yeah.
Fat and get chafy legs, so they've got and say they've got a bad back. When there's genuine disabled people out there, and they're not usually the ones that moan.
Like John in his scooter, his legs don't work very good. He needs it.
Who's John?
On Tourette's.
That's Mark.
Mark. I was thinking Spazzy John.
Go on, answer this.
All right, lads. Here's a question for you. Could both of you, in your current physical state, beat 25 mentally disabled lads the size of Harvey Price? I know Max wants to have a couple of scraps of Onlyfans girls. However, this is a totally different battle. Cheers, lads. You're proper sexual fisherman. Harry P.
I mean,
What the fuck?
I don't think I could beat 25 of anyone. Also, mentally disabled is a massive spectrum. And Harvey Price is a fucking... Can you get Harvey Price stats up? How tall and heavy is Harvey Price?
That's my feet.
Go, how tall is Harvey Price? What's that? 188, so he's 6'2".
Is that what that is?
It's my height. That's it. I'm not just like amazing at converting.
He's only 22.
He's 28 stone.
Is he? He's only 22 years old. I thought Harvey Price had been around forever.
He's 28. Could we beat up 25 Harvey prices.
No,
Never.
Not one.
I don't think I could do one.
no. I perish the thought too.
Mentally
I
disabled.
perish the thought.
Mentally disabled. Like, what does that mean? Like, not great at maths, or like,
What did he get a Guinness World Record for?
oh, did you see that? He drawed the longest train, and then some guy beat it
Oh, really?
on purpose.
You'd have to be some gun.
The longest train ever, and some guy beat it. Look how happy he is.
You'd have to be a fucking prick to go and beat that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, I also with I don't know how to say it, but sometimes like when there's that lack of thought, you can be a little bit more primal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to say that in a funny way.
Mm. So.
And there's a certain form of strength too that they can channel. Why are you fucking laughing?
It's not funny. I don't know who would ask such a silly question.
Did you ask it?
No, it
You
wasn't
got a
me.
burner?
No.
Right. What's the next one? Is this a voice one? Have
But
you heard the
wait,
voice
wait.
one?
I
Oh,
had-
sorry.
My dad is he tells the king of stories, and he had, because you know at the spa, I don't know, I'm sure you've heard this. The spa, like, it's a place like a lot of like the carers take people to the spa. I don't know why, because it seems like,
Aqua Springs.
yeah. seems like a very sort of like awkward place, like quite,
Well,
you
it's-
know.
From a professional stance, because obviously we've covered that I've grown up in all this. It's all to do with sensory things.
Yeah, but what, like,
It
sort of,
feels nice. It stimulates.
so they feel comfortable in that environment.
Well, yeah, like the warm water, the warm rooms. It's all
Yeah.
stuff that stimulates the body and the mind.
That's
Do you know
where
what
it
I mean?
gets you like around people in like in public and stuff. My dad was in the jacuzzi at Aqua Springs, and he said a big fella. This is how he described it, and now this guy is saying that. I'm imagining. I didn't realize Harvey Price was that big. I'm imagining Harvey Price was in the jacuzzi with my dad, and like tried to give my dad a hug. And my dad said at this time he thought the guy was trying to get him, so he drowned him. Not kill. He didn't kill him, but he got the guy in a headlock, like put his head underwater and was like, "You fucking try and get me," and like giving it one of those. And then the carer ran out and was like, "No, he's got special needs." And my dad had his head underwater, like dunking him, and he was like, "Oh,
Who was she screaming? No, he's got special needs about.
maybe my dad." But this is what he said. I don't know.
Oh,
You know, pace bullshit sometimes, but like I don't think so. He, sometimes it's like
I believe
obvious.
that.
He said the guy was trying to like, he was coming at him with his arms out like this, and got to him and grabbed him, like probably giving him a hug. I don't know,
nice
big
hug.
big friendly ginger gorilla. Probably thought, oh, you're a fucking orangutan in the jacuzzi. Tried to give him a hug. My dad's done a fucking duck under, got him in a headlock, and tried to drown him. Oh, that just makes you think of that.
Oh, Pace.
For Pace, I know you were saying Mong strength. He might
Did not say that.
have.
Didn't say it.
You was hinting. He might have a form of that.
Oh, he's got it all.
Yeah.
He's got every kind of strength.
Because your brother has like, I imagine he's not that strong on the weights, right? Like he probably can't lift a lot.
No, not really.
But he has like crazy strength at rape
Maybe word it differently.
strength,
You can't include that.
Mong strength.
Yes.
And also, you never met Robbie, but Robbie, who we'll give a shout out to the Robert Stein. He owns
Fuck
some
Robbie,
stuff.
to be fair. All he does is comment on shit and he hates me. Yeah, because he
He-
pitied me.
he is one of the weakest people you could physically ever meet. Like his ass is inverted. Like his ass barely holds his fucking hips up, if you know what I mean. But he has also weird Mong strength, like with that sport.
Robbie used to just randomly message me
Yeah.
on Facebook Messenger, just get your fucking cock out, you prick. And I'd just send him a picture of my dick, whoever it was, and he'd be like, cheers. Or just insult it. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, but yeah, he's a funny guy. Sorry, then that I got sidetracked. Because some people just have that weird strength, don't
Yeah.
they? You know, like you see crackers, they have like fucking great physiques. They're ripped the fuck, and I
Saw one earlier, to be fair.
yeah,
Topless.
I
Look like you
bet
from
they-
behind. And he's like 50. Genuinely.
really. And I bet they punch hard as well. Like there's just no thought in there. Like might hurt my hand.
Right. Next
Sorry,
question.
you're looking at the car thing, aren't you? Yeah.
Next question. Lord KA.
Last question. Is this from Graham, Mr. Weathers? Can we say his name?
Well, lads, I'm a 13-year-old girl named Isabella. Big fan of the show. My question is, what grades did you get in your SATs when you did your SATs back in the day? I've got my SATs coming up. I'm very nervous, and if you have any advice or anything, just let us know. Cheers. Again, big fan of the show. Keep up everything, and have a good one. Cheers, lads. How do I end this fucking thing?
So that's
Isabella.
Isabella, the 13-year-old who is doing her SATs, which you famously do at 10.
Wait, that was sent 6:11 Friday morning, 6 a.m.
He was shitting, wasn't he? Isabella was shitting. I don't know what I got in my SATs, Isabella, and I wasn't 13 when I did it. I was 10.
Yeah, it is. My nan's calling. Shall I just bring her on?
Loudspeaker.
Hello, you alright?
Hello.
You alright? How you doing?
All right, you.
I'm just.
I don't know. Well, I think your mother's got the hump with me. But I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah,
When she said a bloody motorway blew up,
yeah.
I said I'll try and get you one and, pay for it this end and you can go pick it up there. But anyway, I couldn't. So anyway, I put £100 in the bank for her.
Oh,
But what I said was, I don't know if you saw it. Every time you rung them, they had a picture come up of them two when they was young. Well, they both look fucking simple. And they look drugged up. Are you with me? So all I said was, whatever's that picture you got there, you look fucking terrible. She said, well, we was in a photograph booth. And she got the hump.
I haven't seen it.
Did you see the picture, what they had up?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it was simple.
Oh.
So anyway, so that's why I rung Karina. I said, can you ring your mother and tell her, can you ring Yasmin and say, I can't pay for it this end, and she pick it up that end, so I'll put £100 in the bank for her, right?
Yeah.
So I kept ringing Yasmin, she wouldn't fucking answer. So now she's got a picture up of these two people. I don't know who they are.
Oh, it's not her.
Well, they ain't her and ain't him.
Oh, I thought you were saying they look simple.
She said, well, we weren't very old. She said, and we was in a photograph booth together, but they looked simple.
Yeah.
Drugged up.
Could have been either. Maybe
They
both.
knew of her.
Could.
So she had the hump with that.
Oh,
So anyway, I kept ringing her. I put the £100 in the bank.
That's nice,
I
yeah.
didn't answer. I rang Pacer. He was lorry driving.
yeah.
And he didn't answer. So then I rang Karina. I said, can you just tell her? So then I got through. She said, thank you. I took all assholes.
Yeah.
But because she's going to need a bleeding motorway. She's going to the hospital and operation. She ain't going to be able to do a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
She think that's going to be simple. I said, you're going to go upstairs to bed on your ass. You can't stand when you had that bloody operation. That's terrible. I know people had it done. I know one of the fishermen, he had it done 6 months ago. He's still in as much pain. Are you with me?
Yeah. You down the pub, are you?
What?
You down the pub, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to go home in a minute.
We're right
What
there.
are you doing the weekend?
Just filming a podcast.
What?
Just filming like a radio show.
What are you doing anyway with with your shoulder and everything?
Yeah, it's doing alright. Getting there slowly.
Maybe out for you again.
Yeah. Just hopefully
Don't
soon.
worry me.
No.
Do that worry me. Probably that last fight on my birthday, I want to kill myself. I was fucking 80. Should have been celebrating. I want to absolutely shoot myself.
Yeah, you're alright. It's alright.
Oh, well, I don't care. That's how I am. Are you with me? You know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's got the hump with me because I didn't like the fucking picture. I didn't like the picture. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
They looked like a couple of simpletons. All drugged up. They looked fucked.
They probably
That
were.
was your mum and dad. Before you lot was born, and when they first got in together, she said we was in a photograph booth together. I said, I don't give a fuck, you look simple. So that's when she got the hump.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. Just say how it is, isn't it? You always will.
Oh, you know what I'm like, I say it how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
That's
Anyway,
what.
what are you doing tonight?
Just filming that podcast.
Alright, I'll see you later.
See ya. Love you.
And you.
Right.
Oh.
You can't put that all in. Fuck.
Judy is the most real person in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Hey, Wimmy.
You,
Look at her.
you with me?
with me?
Yep, I'm with you.
I like how she calls Jazz. Yes. Jasmine.
Oh, she named her. Oh, fuck, sorry
Brilliant.
about
What a fucking woman your nan is. That was amazing. I loved every second of
that.
that.
She
And
glassed
you
someone.
should save that for later on in life. You've got
Yeah.
a mad phone call with your nan.
Maybe put an outtake of it on the thing, not the whole. Her saying she's got a legal hacked box or whatever.
Some highlight. Yeah. And I'd like to see him fucking try.
She looks simple, my mum and dad.
She fucking looks simple. What am I supposed to say? What a legend.
She'd be remiss.
Your nan's a savage.
Oh,
I'm sure she got me to fuck her.
yeah. When we said Max is a stripper, she goes, but you don't fucking earn a lot. She looked you up and down, didn't she?
But he didn't fucking earn a lot. Did she just called? She called New York cunts or fuckers.
But also, yeah, like, it's the other side that get the New York win, right? We're not on.
Yeah.
Like, it's.
New York
Europe
west to us.
Yeah. It's Belgium that's that way.
Yeah.
Holland and everything.
Yeah. And the Nordics.
The New York wind.
I think that's quite a good podcast, really.
Yeah, should we just wrap it up with this guy's question and go, yeah. Sorry about that. We got sidetracked.
Funny question, even funnier, Nan.
Yeah.
Sorry about your Nan.
Thanks, Isabel. To be honest, I don't remember my sats either because I was about 10, so was Max.
Yeah, I don't.
Didn't do any GCSEs either. Look at me now on a podcast. My best mate.
Yeah, well, we got like 400 views.
400 views. Once we get monetized, that'll be 50p. If you're interested in sponsoring the show, you know, we are open to it. Professional UFC fighter, number 6 in the world. HB commercial truck driver. He's also done some for other companies. Heavy haulage. Cat D registered. Cat free.
Very easy just to say local landowner.
Local landowner. Tractor owner. Elite farmhand.
Big hands.
Deadlifted 250. ACL reconstruction. Cheekbone reconstruction. He's got a cadaver for a collarbone. Foreskin removed. No, but yeah, if you are interested in sponsoring the podcast, if you are a massive, huge energy drink company, Monster Energy, if
Or
you
you've just got any Decker because I need to heal my tendons.
you send it, he'll take it, I'll review it. That's a good thing because I can't take it, I'm tested. But yeah, anyone that wants to send us, even if you want to send some product with some cash taped to it, we'll review it for you.
Cocaine.
They'll just be like, we'll send you, I don't know, what Eddie Hall smelling salts we got. They're fucking strong. But send those, but like a couple
Yeah,
hundred
that'd
quid
be
each.
quite fun. We could do like spicy chips and shit.
Yeah, like send us some shit. Or there was a company that kept approaching. They wanted to do something with wine. Like they wanted to send some of their classy wine out.
We could get steaming.
But like tape some cash to it. We'll drink your wine on the channel.
I mean, just the wine.
But yeah, honestly, just keep it going. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Audio. Or is it Apple Music? We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram, the Milkmen Pod, Pod. You could subscribe everywhere. You could follow everywhere. Leave a question anywhere. You could send an email. What's the email?
It's literally there in front of you.
Oh, yeah. themilkmenpod@gmail.com. Send us a message. This guy, lady Isabel, has sent us. She's 13 years old. She sent us a voice note. That's sick. I appreciate it. Leave your comments, subscribe, share it, ask your questions, call us cunts. Comment on how Max hasn't touched his penis one time today, and I've
I
touched
did.
mine twice. Oh, really?
I did. I just didn't draw attention to it.
But we're going to try and keep it going every Thursday. What time are we uploading? Every Thursday morning.
Which is a 6-hour window, but
Yeah. Every
it's not even a
Thursday.
6 hour. I'm thick as fuck. It's 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just
Every
did when
Thursday.
I get up. I get up at 6.
That's your window. Every Thursday morning we upload. So if you're a person that is alive and well on Thursday mornings, listen to our podcast. Leave us a comment. Go on the YouTube. Go on the Spotify. Listen to it on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, you come across a bit beggy now.
No,
I've
I'm
said it
telling you,
twice.
spread the word. Go on there. Play it on all 3 different platforms, so all 3 platforms get a listen.
If
Sync it.
you can prove you've listened on all 3 platforms the whole way through, like and subscribe, I'll personally send you nudes,
What view?
whatever they want.
Yeah. Max will do it. He has done it before. I've seen his butthole. He used to beat it.
Not even used to. I've done it recently.
Yeah.
Fucking racing snake back there, boy.
Racist. Smooth as the bonnet of a Porsche.
Honestly, boy.
Right, let's go buy this Ford Ka. Thanks for watching,
We should
guys.
cover that too.
Yeah, we'll cover what, like the on the.
The life of the Ford Ka. Right, love you all. Bye.
Like,